The entire application was written on Android Studio using libgdx, as you can see in the libraries here, for all the graphics. And then it runs on most Android phones, not all of them, most of them, because of the width and height requirements. So the app does run on an Android virtual device, as you can see here, and the APK also installs and runs properly on actual Android devices.
Here we will be demonstrating logging in and registering. If I were to try to log in with information that does not exist, then it will not let me log in. So yeah, cannot confirm. If I create an account, use the same information, and I confirm, now I can use that information to log in. And now we're logged in. Here we will be demonstrating loading a single-player game versus AI. You load into the game, and you can move the ships however you do so please. Here is the game board where we will be taking shots at the AI. We can scroll over and see our own board. We do have animations for moving the crosshair, and when you take a shot, a rocket will come down. We do also have sounds for missing and hitting another ship. So we'll take a shot at the AI. If we come back and take a look, the AI has taken a shot. If we take another shot, and go back and take a look, the AI has randomly predicted another hit, and in this case it did hit another ship. If I were to take another shot, the AI will proceed to take shots above, to the right, down, and to the left in that order from each hit. So if we come back, it has taken a shot up. If we go back to the right, and down. The AI will continue to do this until it has no other predicted moves, and then it will start firing randomly once again.
Okay, now we're going to demonstrate the power-ups. As you can see, the board is clean. We're going to show the multi-shot. We've gone 4 moves, and the opponent only went once. Now the double shot, we went once, the opponent didn't. On our second turn, the opponent is now able to hit, and he hit our ship. So next he's going to predict B7. So we're going to place a shield there. And as you can see, the opponent was not able to attack there.
So here's a user on the store screen. You can see that the user currently has no coins, so as the user attempts to buy any of the power-ups here, the number isn't updated because the user can't afford them. So here's an example of a user who just won a game. You can see the congratulations username screen, you won. When the user goes back into his shop, he'll see that his coin value is updated because he won a game. He'll be able to use those coins to buy power-ups. So here's an example of a user who's already won a couple of games. He has some coins available to him. You can see the number of power-ups he currently has down here. As he clicks to buy more power-ups, the coins go down, and the number of power-ups he has is reflected in the fields down here. And of course, the cost of power-ups is in this field here. So I've gone ahead and created this sample user, and you can see from the database logs here that the user has 100 wins and 100 losses, which means that he has 100 experience, because each win gives 1 experience point. And though there's no functionality in this version of the code, future versions of the project would have some sort of way to filter games by the host experience so that you could play against players of a similar experience, similar win-loss to yourself.
Now we're going to play a local game of Battleship. This is where you can pass and play with a friend or enemy, depending on the situation. We're going to place all of player 2 ships on the right side here to keep things simple, since I am going to play this game out. Player 1 ships I'll keep on the left side here, so I don't have to move them. Player 1's turn to shoot. Now it's player 2's turn. Notice that there are no power-ups in this game mode. That is so it can be played offline, and neither of these accounts, or players I should say, are attached to any accounts.
So here we're going to be setting up an online multiplayer. You'll see player 1 setting their ships up first and player 2 setting their ships up. We've spliced the 2 footages together, and after this they will be doing a turn-based online multiplayer game.
Lastly, we have all of our documentation stored on Google Drive, as you can see here.